Hey, what's that? Well, check this out. Here are the top 20 most iconic car chase scenes in movies, starting all the way back to the present, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check these out. Ladies and gentlemen, starting out at number 20 on the list. Let's see what it is. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to see this, it's on watchmojo.com. The link to this video is down in the description, or it'll appear on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, starting out at number 20, let's see what about movie this had used.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 best car chases in movies.
Starting out at number 2, Terminator 2 Judgment Day 1991 with the Yamaha, I think.
For this list,
is
we'll
a
be looking at the most memorable,
450?
impressive,
Yeah,
and
450.
or entertaining cinematic chases. Did we forget a high-speed pursuit worth mentioning? Let us know in the comments below.
Ciao.
Number 20, The Shootout and the Pileup.
Bad Boys 2, one of the
Michael
best
Bay
car
outdoes
chases,
himself.
best car chases, ladies and gentlemen. I really love this movie. The only thing that I watched about this movie a couple of times back and forth is because of this goddamn chase scene, ladies and gentlemen. Ferrari FF.
Again in this buddy cop
On a
sequel
great-
with a wild car chase. Bad Boys 2 doesn't just stop at vehicular mayhem, because the film also has a shootout in there for good measure.
Destroying a Ferrari headlight and a Ferrari interior.
Martin Lawrence and
Yes.
Will Smith drive a Ferrari in a scene that's full of exciting twists. All of this leads to a massive pileup with its
Oh,
action
you must have
spectacles
seen the
taking the film to
starting
new heights.
shootout, ladies and
Bay's
gentlemen.
camera
The
flies
amount
up
of machine gun flash.
all
It's
over
amazing
the place
movie.
as gunfire and flashing
No disappointment
vehicles
for
zoom
sure.
across the screen. The sequence then moves to a highway where the heroes keep an impressive pace, later having them avoid other cars and several close calls. The leads escape danger at every corner, even as destruction happens all around them.
Just relax.
And the comedy, yo, man. Oh.
Number 19,
Ferrari chases
Hummer,
Hummer, The Rock. Okay, I have not seen this movie. It's from 1996.
Before
Anyone
the
has
characters in
this
this action
same
movie
movie?
storm Alcatraz, they participate in an entertaining car chase through San Francisco. Sean Connery's John Patrick Mason tries to
Sean
skip
Connery,
out on
okay,
his
James
arrangement
Bond.
with the authorities and takes control of a Hummer.
Hummer H2. I know Hummer H2, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think it's able to catch.
His joyride takes him through the hills of the city
That's
with
it.
Nicolas Cage's Stanley Goodspeed behind it.
Ooh,
The Hummer
across the
completely destroys
beaches.
anything in its way, taking no prisoners as it crashes through numerous vehicles. Godspeed keeps up in a Ferrari and almost gets done in by a fiery trolley. Even Connery's days as James Bond weren't as explosive as this scene, seeing him gleefully tearing through everything.
Okay, you gotta be serious. Hummer cannot go this much of speed in its stock engine. It produces, I think, so about 115 horsepower. But with an upgraded Duramax diesel engine, then it might be worthwhile a shot, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't know what the Hummer that they're using in this. Is this the Hummer H2? I think it is the Hummer H1 with, I think so, the Duramax engine. If I do see the movie and if you do hear the exhaust sound, I might be able to find it, ladies and gentlemen. Because on the stock car, it's
Number
absolutely
18,
trash.
Downhill Chase. What's up, Doc?
Okay,
In
I
a
have
salute
not
to
seen that
screwball
movie also.
comedies, director Peter
It's a
Bogdanovich
Cadillac,
stages
right?
a climactic
Yes, it's a
chase
Cadillac.
saluting everything from Buster Keaton to Warner Brothers cartoons.
No, I
Barbara
think it's a
Streisand and
Lincoln,
Ryan O'Neal take off with
I
prize
think it's a
suitcases on a
Lincoln
delivery bike.
Cadillac, ladies and gentlemen. And a Mercury. On a cycle. Oh, okay, the famous California street, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of the beautiful. Oh,
Several pursuers follow after them in cars, each barreling down hills and trying to avoid obstacles like a huge
Okay,
pane
that's
of
a
glass.
taxi,
They all make
but
their
it's a
way
good
up and
taxi.
over
I
steep
think it's-
streets that test the durability
This
of
is
their
the Ford
vehicles.
Mercury,
By the
ladies
time
and
they've
gentlemen.
driven through cement
A
and over
Beetle?
staircases,
Oh,
the
come on.
entire sequence has put them through the ringer. The only thing left for them to do is drive directly into San Francisco Bay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, they just tried
Number
to beautiful
17,
guys out there.
Cross Country Chase.
Vanishing Point. Okay, I have heard about this movie, but unfortunately I was not able to see it. If anyone has seen it, ladies and
Classic
gentlemen, you
film
might have
concerns
known
the
about
transportation
this movie,
of a Dodge Challenger from Denver to San
Ooh,
Francisco.
Dodge
After
Challenger.
getting hopped up on drugs, the driver pushes his skills to the limit in order to make the deadline.
Is it the Loaded Road, right?
Challenger
Yes.
being chased by the blue.
I want to see the
on
Vanishing
wheels.
Point
This
movie,
includes
ladies
driving the car at top speeds that would make anybody nervous.
and gentlemen. Ooh,
Vanishing
Dodge
Point is
Challenger.
essentially
I don't think so you're gonna get that much of thrill because the top speed on this on this beautiful Dodge Charger is 120 miles an hour. You can push it about 130 miles an hour, but Here's the scary
car
part on
chase
why
after the
they're
net.
telling you this will give you a thrill of a lifetime. That's because it has a floaty suspension, and when you try to hit a corner a little bit fast, then you know why this car is beat.
Featuring the delivery man crossing paths with all sorts of police resistance. Nobody's able to
police
catch him
cars.
as he makes his way to the west coast. The climactic finish sees the driver finally reach his limit, crashing in a blaze of glory after the cops set up a roadblock.
Jesus!
Number 16, Driving to Music.
Driving to music, the baby drive. Oh,
Baby Driver.
But I do think this scene has to be at the top of the list, but I get it why they put it on down, because on a normal situation you cannot really do all of these things. Mainly, I do think
Set to the music
they
of the John
included that in this part of this video. I don't
Spencer
think
Blues
so,
explosion,
because the
the
garbage
opening
truck
scene
scene
of Baby
on
Driver.
the crosscut road, you might have seen the drift scene. That is actually not possible
thrives because of
according
its
to physics
soundtrack.
of the car. That's it.
The lead character
Universes
serves
are
as the
all
gateway
edged out
driver
of the
for a
beautiful
crew of
Phil
robbers.
Bruce too,
With the help
ladies
of
and
music,
gentlemen.
he's able to turn his car every which way in order to lose the cops. The chase and catching
Yeah, this
track
scene, this
line
scene,
up
this scene.
perfectly in a
This is the best
slickly
scene
edited
of that.
sequence. Turning his wheels in every possible direction, the driver swerves around while patrol vehicles struggle to keep up. Filmmaker Edgar Wright turns his movie into a music video in an innovative
Yeah.
take on a classic concept. After losing the cops in a clever switch-up, the car slips into a garage in a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah. It's a good scene, it's a good scene, it's a good scene. I like it.
Number 15.
Better put Fast and Furious movie scenes all the way up to the top, man.
Getaway Drive. Ryan
Getaway from
Gosling's
Drive,
getaway driver
okay.
waits for his
Okay, there's two parts of Drive, right?
associates to
I'm not
finish up
sure
a
about
routine
it.
robbery.
I think there are two parts of Drive movies, ladies and gentlemen. I think another movie, the same title has been out. I'm not sure which, when it came or who is the hero of it, but
Where we're going
I know for
afterwards,
sure.
I'll give you 5 minutes when we get there. Anything happens in that 5 minutes and I'm yours, no matter what.
When a shooting happens, he drives off with a car close behind
a Ford
him.
Mustang,
His Mustang
right? It's
speeds down the road
the
as
Ford
the chase
Mustang
takes some tight
GT500.
turns. Needing to do
Chased
some
by a
quick thinking,
Cadillac. Come on.
Gosling's
You
character
gotta be
spins
kidding me.
around and drives in reverse. The expert driving all feels especially real in a series of fantastic moves that are made to look easy. He turns back around, but the Chrysler behind him doesn't have the same skills. A brief shot of the pursuer crashing caps off an enjoyable escape.
And gone. Well, that's how you show to drive.
Number 14, Biking in the
Biking in
Channel.
the
Terminator 2 Judgment Day. John
Okay, will this be counting as the biggest chase scenes in movie history? Yes or no? Well, the starting part of this movie, I mean, this particular scene with the kid riding on the bike, it's not that much of a scene because this bike is a 450cc, I think it's a 4-stroke engine, and it goes up to a top speed of 60 miles per hour. And the best scene that comes, well, you might
Connor
say
tries
this is
to
the
flee
best
a
chase scene is
time-traveling
going to
enemy
be
on a
with the
dirt bike,
truck,
but
ladies
he
and gentlemen, and the
underestimates the power
Harley
of his
Davidson
attacker.
at the end, right? That is the best scene. I mean, the best chase scene considering that.
The T-1000 takes control
Yeah,
of a
see,
truck in
this
order
is the
to
best
follow the
scene.
young hero.
This is what I
Driving
was
the
telling you
massive
about.
vehicle off
It's
of
a
an
Freightliner
overpass, the
nose
antagonist
truck.
continues to chase into the flood control
And
channels
this is
of
a
Los
Harley
Angeles.
Davidson Fatboy
Arnold
or a
Schwarzenegger's
Fatboy, sorry.
T-800 arrives to save the day in a thrilling three-person chase. The two cyborgs battle for Connor as they barely avoid crashing. Swooping in to grab the boy, Schwarzenegger transfers him to his bike and subdues the T-1000's ride by blowing out the tire.
Ooh, that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Number 13,
Absolutely
Chase
good
Through
scene.
Tunnel. The Dark
Okay, I have not seen this,
Knight.
ladies and gentlemen.
While
so I
the
have
police
no
transport Harvey
comments
Dent in
on
an
this.
armored van, Joker is playing.
Again, if I'm stopping this video too much, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry. If you do want to see this video without me disturbing it, as I told you before, links to this video down in the description below, and also it'll appear on the top
To
card.
ruin the party.
Come on, get us out of here. Let's go. Listen, we need backup. We've got company.
Good trouble, guys.
His goons drive alongside the caravan with lots of extra firepower. Batman arrives in his Batmobile to protect Dent, smashing vehicles and deflecting rockets in exciting moments. The caped Crusader then chases after the villainous
In a
clown
mall.
in his Batmobile.
Damn.
This leads to the hero flipping a semi-truck
Okay,
upside
I've seen
down,
this movie.
delivering a significant
this
blow to
scene
the
specifically.
antagonist's plan.
Damn.
Christopher Nolan does it all with his effortless direction, beating
Yep.
out other explosive chases such as the highway scene in Matt Reeves' The Batman. Number 12. Tank through St. Petersburg.
Oh,
GoldenEye.
yeah, the GoldenEye
For this
movie.
James
Oh
Bond
my
adventure,
god, oh
the
my god.
filmmakers decided to put the
If you are in the 90s, you might have known this best scene, ladies and gentlemen. He casually drives a tank that in a Russia like it's a Lada, ladies and
in
gentlemen.
a tight spot without his trusty car around. He chooses to do a bit of improvisation and chase down the villain Oromov in a tank.
Lada. In a tank. Casually. You have to see the movie to understand the real effect that goes behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic movie. Yes, I know it's a 90s movie, but still.
The super spy controls the equipment like a complete expert, handling it as
drifting a tank.
well as an Aston Martin. The armored vehicle races through the streets of St. Petersburg.
I didn't know tanks can do this kind of stuff and also reach a speeds of up to 60 miles an hour.
on a
God
warpath. It
damn.
tears through statues and blows through walls, making a one-man show out of excessive property damage. Bond does it all in style as he turns Russian architecture into dust.
Ooh, Ladas. With the tie correction. Oh.
Number 11. Dragging the Vault.
Yep, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, Fast and Furious.
5. Always ready to push the envelope, the Fast series throws out the
Okay, this
We'll look
Fast
for
and
this
Furious
now.
5 is
The crew hooks
considered
a
to be
bank
one
vault.
of the, realistic events that
up
happened.
the
ladies
2
and gentlemen.
Dodge Chargers.
No, this was not graphics or any CGI. They actually did this on the streets of Mexico. So that's pretty cool. So
Dom
that's
and
why it is
Brian
one of
drag
the
the money
best
behind
drag
them,
scenes,
rarely
ladies and
slowing
gentlemen.
down as the
I mean,
hunk of
sorry,
metal
best
slides
chase
around.
scenes
The
on
gigantic
movie.
piece of cargo happily
Is it-
blows through
generally
everything
it's
in
not
its path.
a-
It's almost
okay,
impossible to
it's
hold back a
chasing.
smile as the impossible becomes possible. Fans of Crashes will also enjoy the endless carnage, seeing twisted metal all over the place.
That's Chevy Tahoe. With the 2 Dodge Challenger, ladies and gentlemen, customized.
This ranks among the best moments from the entire franchise,
Yeah.
even better than the tank appearance in Fast and Furious 6. Number
Definitely.
10, extended runtime.
Gone in 60 seconds. Okay, the old movie Gone in 60 seconds. Okay, I have not watched that movie.
Some
Pretty
films
old.
have
ladies
one
and gentlemen.
card-
Most of these movies did not even feature in India, so
Phase
I
that
will
lasts
not
a
be
few
having
minutes.
any
If
idea about
audiences
how
are
this
lucky,
movie
they
was.
might even get one that
even
lasts
I've
even
watched
longer,
it.
like in Gone in 60 Seconds.
But I think is the old Chevy Mustang. Is it the Mustang? Oh, I don't
The
think
sequence
so.
in
Let me
question
see.
lasts 40 minutes and puts many other scenes of its kind to shame in terms
Okay,
of
it
length
did have a
alone.
land belt because
Should have read my horoscope this morning.
Busy streets become the setting for some of the best stunt driving of the decade,
Yeah,
playing
fam.
host to a number of tricks. The anti-hero
this was actually featured in the game called Driver San Francisco, ladies and gentlemen.
dodges gunfire in a
Points.
stolen Mustang. He keeps on driving despite
Okay, it's a
smashing
Ford
his
Mustang,
fender,
okay.
injuring others, and having the highway patrol on his back the whole way. This all leads up to a skillful getaway that includes a change of cars.
Repeat, suspect has just been apprehended
on.
at the Rosecrans
Thank you.
Car Wash.
Have a nice day.
190.
Number 9, Freeway Chase. The Matrix.
Okay, the Matrix Reloaded. Please, for the love sake of God, show me the scene where she drives the Ducati 948. That is...
Even if some audience members don't love this sequel, The Matrix Reloaded does feature an impressive set piece that's hard to ignore.
Sir, are you sure about this? The freeway, I mean, it's dangerous. In 14 years of operating, I have never seen...
Link, what did I tell you?
Yes, sir. I do, sir. Winslow Overpass. I'll be ready for you.
The highway chase differentiates itself from others of its kind for its physics-defying stunts. If the
Yeah.
car stunts aren't enough, the Wachowskis also include some hand-to-hand combat in one of the vehicles. The adversaries come with their own superpowers that make for a more dynamic scene. Characters leap from cars in incredible feats of strength, soaring in slow motion across lanes of traffic. It's a beautifully chaotic sequence blending stunt drivers and CGI.
Yeah, that was first CGI movie. Keanu Reeves, action, and absolutely fabulous.
Number 8, Mission from God, The Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. I have never heard about this movie. It's
Blues
from the
Brothers is a
1980s.
comedy full of non-stop entertainment and an all-star cast. After stellar musical numbers and comedic gags, there's also an impressive car chase that ends the film.
All units, we have a signal 10-7-9er. Officers are in pursuit. A black and white 1974 Dodge sedan.
While there are earlier scenes involving
Every single chase scene in a movie industry involves either a Dodge Challenger or a Dodge Charger or a Ford Mustang, ladies and gentlemen.
some stunts, this
Wow.
particular sequence beats out everything else for its inventive destruction. The main duo drive their old police car to their destination as a number of cops and other assorted characters trail behind them. Elwood manages to pull off some slick driving that ensures the authorities don't have a chance, sending most of the
Ooh,
pursuers
nice.
into multiple pileups and hazards. There's nothing
Yee.
quite like the zany destruction of his climax
Yeah,
that also includes a
fair.
hilarious flip.
Hey, That's joke, ladies and gentlemen. That's joke.
Number 7. Paris Chase.
The Bourne Identity.
After
Is it the
joining
bike
up with
chase
an
scene?
innocent woman, Jason Bourne flees Paris in a Mini Cooper.
Last chance, Murray.
Always wear your seatbelt, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a
Bourne
buckle
takes
up
corners
ride.
and drives through narrow streets
Original
at top
Mini, ladies
speeds.
and gentlemen. This is the
Amnesiac
original
hasn't
Mini
lost
from the
any of his
1980s.
driving skills, never letting the lesser car stop him. He narrowly escapes the authorities that are ill-equipped to catch him.
Remember, this doesn't have that much of power, but with the correct amount of driving skills, you can escape any car, ladies and gentlemen, even if it's a Bugatti.
Up to the former agent. Driving the wrong way across lanes of traffic, the hero has many near misses as his nervous passenger watches in shock. He even makes his way down a set of stairs in an especially dangerous moment. This wild trek across the City of Lights has more than a handful of intense surprises before it's finished. Trying to take back control, the henchmen perform acrobatic techniques to try and board the vehicle. Other war boys make their way to help as a sandstorm approaches. It's an incredible series of practical stunts that look more dangerous with every subsequent shot, surpassing previous scenes in the series such as the climax of Mad Max 2.
George Miller, I have never seen the older part of the Mad Max, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I was introduced to Mad Max movie series. I think there are a lot of movies to watch so that I can get the storyline of the
Dodging traffic to live and die in LA. Following a tense confrontation, the two Secret Service
All of these
agents in To
movies I
Live
have
and
not
Die
seen,
in LA
ladies and
embark on a
gentlemen. It's a
drive across
different
the
kind
City
of
of
scene.
Angels.
You alright? Oh, Christ. Get out of here. Come on.
Filmmaker William Friedkin is no stranger to these kinds
What
of
is it,
sequences and once again proves himself as a visionary director. His penchant for
I think
action
it's a
fuels
Buick
this
Grand
frenetic
National.
chase,
Not
turning
sure.
Los Angeles into a playground for stunt drivers. The skilled
Ooh.
technicians drive in front of trains and near the LA River with a shootout included.
JDFF.
In an exciting climax, Friedkin sends the lead car down the wrong way on a highway. Number 4, Mini Heist, The Italian Job. You don't need sports cars to have a thrilling chase. The Italian
Facts.
Job proves this point with its famous Mini Cooper scene, featuring 3 color-coded versions of the smaller car.
Second, the getaway. This will be done in 3 Mini Coopers, and they will be driven by Chris, Tony, and Dominic.
Hello, chaps.
They each drag around a payload of gold through almost any place that's not a regular road. The robbers
Yeah.
fly through shopping areas, jump impressive
Beautiful
gaps,
guys,
and
ladies
drive
and
up buildings as the police follow them. Driving
On
over
top of
water
a
and into
building.
tunnels, the
I know
drive...
the Italian Job's third part. I have seen that movie with starring Jason Statham, but I have never seen this movie, ladies and gentlemen. I need to put this on my playlist to
go where
watch.
few have ever gone before. The extended sequence features every obstacle imaginable for the crew to
Eh,
encounter. Many
it's a
homages
comedy
and even a
film,
remake have tried to replicate this idea without
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
really coming close.
Fair. That's a fair point. Damn, that mini looks beautiful.
Number 3, Chasing the Train, The French Connection.
1971.
Not all car chases are the same, and rarely do they involve the pursuit of a train. In The
Okay.
French Connection, Gene Hackman
I think, I think it's a little bit less considering the chase of, the trains, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's another movie involving bikes known as the Talk movie that actually did a train chase scene where he drives bikes on top of the trains as well as on the inside where passengers are sitting. If you do not know that movie, ladies and gentlemen, the movie is called Stock.
Popeye Doyle
Go check it out.
hops
I
in a
think it is
vehicle in order
available
to
on
follow a
Amazon
criminal
Prime.
that's using public
or
transit.
I think it is available on Lionsgate Plus. I don't know the current availability of it.
Considering how fast a train can
But
go,
beautiful
it can
scene
still
with
really
bikes.
pick up speed
Beautiful
on the street
scene with
below.
bikes.
This leads to some highly dangerous driving, including a few collisions. William Friedkin filmed part of this chase without the proper safety precautions, sending the stunt car directly into open traffic. Thankfully, nobody got hurt during production of this famous sequence.
Jesus!
Number 2,
Damn!
Hunting for the Case, Ronin. The engines
Never.
roar in this thrilling chase.
I don't know how these all movies are at the top of the list where Fast and Furious 5 are missing a whole lot of
Paris.
scenes. The plane chase scene for the Fast and Furious 5 or 6, I'm not sure. It's too many to remember, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the most beautiful chase scenes on the movie change, and also the starting part of the Fast and Furious 4 where Paul Walker and others try to help Dom get out of the jail from a jail bus. That is also a beautiful chase scene. What else? Other Fast and Furious movies. I think the Fast and Furious 7, where they try to chase the bad guy who is driving a ram car consisting of 1,200 horsepower, naturally aspirated V12 engines, the ram cars. That scene was absolutely beautiful. Well, it's in the same movie, right? What else? Fast and Furious 8, the submarine scene on the polar ice caps. That is also beautiful. Fast and Furious 9, the starting part of the scene where they drive on the, forest area where they try to secure the, some kind of crystal with bikes and cars and jeeps, ladies and gentlemen, and also military trucks. That's beautiful scene. Why they have not shown on the best car chase? These are beautiful car chases, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you know why?
Don't you agree with me? If so, leave it down in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't want to do that.
You can't.
Director John Frankenheimer lets the cars do the talking in a
BMW
series of
3
close
Series.
calls and near
Nice.
misses. Robert De Niro and company journey into the city tunnels, driving in close quarters with other Parisians as they search for a mysterious briefcase. Ronin excels in putting you in the passenger seat on an absolute thrill ride.
Oh, manual.
De Niro zooms
Nice.
through tight spots,
It's a 5-speed
dodging
manual.
gunfire
Nice,
and
nice,
exploding
nice.
cars at one
Not an
point.
automatic.
Seeing the vehicles driving the
Automatic is for person drivers.
opposite way down streets
Manuals-
causes secondhand
manuals for the
anxiety
win.
like few other action scenes. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, thank you.
John, this is arguably the
Okay,
granddaddy.
the build. Okay, I give the benefit of the doubt to WatchMojo.com. They actually put amazing chase scene on the top list. I give them that bullet mustard chase scene.
All
Perfect.
car chases. Steve McQueen's title character.
Although you have not ever seen this movie, particular show, most of you have not seen this movie. But this chase scene, you have heard it, you have seen it, ladies and gentlemen, multiple
boards a
times.
Mustang and races after his target through the streets of San Francisco.
Oh, the lap belt. That's when you know the car is too old, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Ooh, a
The muscle
fat
cars
burner.
drive up and down hills in an action-packed showcase of stunt driving. In a world before computer effects, the drivers in this sequence could only perform with their real-world skill. You can
Yep.
feel each tire screech like a punch in the gut as the scene heads out to the highway. Eventually, McQueen and his counterpart trade blows before a fiery crash brings the whole thing to a dramatic close.
I think it's a six bullet revolver, right? Yes, it's a 6-bullet revolver. Damn!
Did you enjoy?
Well, that's all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you liked this video. Hope this video was interesting. Hope this video was entertaining. If so, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on that bell notification so that you receive daily uploads. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and peace.